Hi everyone. Let me give you a quick recap. What's what I did. I was so tired after getting vaccine, so I did a quick thing. I'm not clearing this. It is not a modular code, but it did what we want to do from. So the first thing that I used the prepared laboratory, connecting to BigQuery through AI platform through Google Cloud. What I did is that let me show you what's the work is. So here we have a query that will get the data, and that for this patient we have its heart rate and its value. But also for the same patient, maybe let's see this patient. In the same time, this patient have different measurement. So this taken from one in the same time. We want to make this as a columns, not a value inside label. And also we want to put the value inside each column represented to it. And also we want to combine them based on them time. So let me show you what I did. So the first thing is that that just reset this. Okay, so this is the functions. Now this is the query that I want to work with. Let me show you the query results is here. So I'm going to extract these things. So I firstly will get these as a dummy variables, and I will set them as this, and will then replace each one of these label. Its value will be replaced. So we will have a column named heart rate with value of 115, and as this. The others will be as a zeros because there is a one value for each of these things. Now then we will go into aggregate. So the first thing I am doing is that converting these as a columns and give them the value, the desirable value. And also I'm going to get rid of the value volume because I'm not need them anymore. So this has to be considered. Now that we have these, but we have a zero. So let's say for this patient, this measurement has been taken on the same time. So we wanted to get one row for this patient for this date and time, and containing that these value instead of zeros. So here's what I did. I'm doing this work in here, and it will give me some output like this. Now the main thing here is that there is a missing value. So there is some patient in particular kind of date of time that they don't have some measurement for these things. So we need to dealing with missing data. I'm not dealing with it right now. I'm just aggregating and give you the full feature so you can model it. So these will go into aggregated, and then I am saving it to you as aggregated features. The other part is that we need to give you the Y, the label. So let's say this patient, when it's take this measurement, the heart rate and the blood pressure and blah blah blah, it does not having any problem. So we don't. The ICD code must be in the control group, and to do so, we have to find the relation between the ICD code. So look at this. So now this patient at this time have a full record, while the same patient at this time he does not have a full record. We have three missing data here. This one have a missing of the heart, and this one is the same patient. As you can see, the ID and everything else. So we can try to take an average or seeing what we can do with the missing data. Now I'm saving it to you as a CSV. Let me show you the ICD, and this one I'm going to ask you if you want to help. So just let's give it a limit, and let me show you what I mean by that. We have to find the relationship. So in order to set ICD code here, This patient maybe in this time does not have any problem, but in this time maybe he have the problem and he is in the target group. uh, Here I cannot found any time. I only have a sick num. I have to search on it. I actually does not have a time to do so, because you know that's the situation I have been in and the chaosity in the work. So if you found that the sequence number is the only relation, I don't see any other relation. If you want to find the relation between this table and this measurement by the time, so we can give a value as a y, you just drop me a message for it and I will code it, or you can combine it with the code that I shared to you and complete it. So the next step, anyone want to ask, the next step is we have two tasks here though, so we could give a full data. So we have to assign ICD code to this uh, data frame based on the event time, on the event measurement, and also we have to deal with the zeros, which is the missing data. After this, we can work on any other kind of things, like there is outliers, and there is a number that is so high and so low for this measurement. This can be read, this can be enhanced, but at least we can start modeling after doing these two subtasks. So here that we have a data ready to modeling, except that we don't have the y, and we have to deal with the missing data. That's all I have, and thank you everyone for watching this.